Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Keken here with Keken Universe. Here to give my productivity, creativity hack kind of thing. So this vlog number 2. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you for liking. If you want to check out more videos, I'll probably be posting more videos here and there. So yeah, this is where we're gonna be talking about creativity, some creativity things that I personally do before I start my vlog and before I start not just vlogging, but even starting my creativity process. So what I like to do beforehand is that I like to actually make sure that my room is clean. Tip number 1, I make sure that my room is clean. So when I look around, I want a clean room, kind of take my mind off of things, keep things very simple. I make sure that my desk is very clean. So that's another very good tip. I definitely highly recommend having a clean room. It just takes a lot of things out of your mind and just makes sure that it clears up your thoughts, clears up your thinking. So I do recommend that for sure. Make sure your desk is very simplistic. Make sure it's very clean in the sense that it's just, you don't have too many things on your desk. Maybe just a few, like even if you want some indoor plants, a few pencils here, just your sketchbook. I just usually have my laptop, a sketchbook and a pencil there, just left on just a glass of water, just kind of in case you're thirsty and whatnot. So that's definitely one good tip. Tip number 2, always make sure you're hydrated. So make sure you drink a lot of water. In the morning, I usually like to drink lemon water with some little bit of Himalayan salt. I put that on top. So yeah, drink plenty of water, lemon water, especially in the morning, especially the first thing when you wake up in the morning. That's what I like to do. Usually that, Himalayan salt, mix that around. I drink about 2 cups of in glass water. And sometimes I switch it up. I do room temperature, and I also do keep it warm because I have the boiling water, and then I just put it in there and just kind of mix it around and everything. So I do recommend that. Drink some water in the morning and always stay hydrated throughout your day, because that's what you always need to make sure is that we are, using the laptop, the computer, we have electronics always around us, and always make sure to stay hydrated. That's definitely a big key factor. Your skin, everything, just in general. Even sometimes I feel hungry and I'm like, drink a glass of water and this fixes everything. And I'm just like, wow, man. I mean, not everything, but it's the fact that I thought I was hungry, but I actually ended up just being thirsty. So yeah, stay thirsty, drink a lot of water, and always stay hydrated. Very good tip. That was tip number 2. Tip number 3, I like silence and I like meditation. So definitely something that one should practice is definitely meditating. That is definitely one of my key foundational practice, especially in the morning after I drink my lemon water. I like to meditate, make sure things are quiet, have my headphones on. I use the app Calm, if you guys haven't used that already. Headspace is also good. Meditation apps, there's plenty of them. So I do recommend any of those that should do. I love using these kind of apps, and I just sit there. If you want to start somewhere, I usually like to build up a foundation, kind of work from even starting doing 2 minutes and then working up way to even 5 minutes, going 5 minutes, and then going even working my way to 10 minutes and eventually getting to 20 minutes. And I don't recommend starting already to get to 20 minutes. It usually takes a lot of time because a lot of people are like, hey, how do you do this? I've got a lot of thoughts going on in my mind and stuff like that. So I do recommend meditation. That usually clears it up. And a lot of times I go a little bit, I don't want to say crazy, but some thoughts come here and there, and they're very interruptive during the day. So meditation has helped that. So I definitely highly recommend, getting yourself at least 10 minutes of meditation in the morning. If you have to go through some breathing techniques, I usually breathe in through my nose, release through my breath here from my mouth, and that definitely really, really helps in a lot of cases. So I definitely recommend meditation in the morning. In the afternoon, it's a great recharger, I have to admit. Even at work, I get myself in a closed door, dark room if I have to, and make sure that I close my eyes and just let it go and just meditate and just be non-judgmental to my thoughts and just let it be and just see. And this is definitely a really great tip. I definitely highly recommend that. And that was tip number 3. Tip number 4, So talking about drinking water, meditating, this is really important. While you're doing the whole creative process and creating your own character and drawing your own characters and such, I highly recommend listening to awesome pop and happy music. We're talking about upbeat, keys and major chords and stuff. We're talking about really music that will get you up and going and upbeat if you have to, happy. This kind of music I really highly recommend it. In fact, I usually use this music sometimes to actually have me influence my characters sometimes, and I would listen to something that's like really upbeat, really cool, and I love it. And just the more I do it, the more I want to get myself into like creating more of these characters and just be creative and everything. So I love it. I highly recommend upbeat, happy music. Instrumentals usually, classical music even too, if it's really upbeat, if it's your thing. I do recommend it. So I definitely really enjoy it, and I do feel like that really helps my creative flow, my creative process. That's definitely a really good tip. Anything else I wanted to add? Let's see, just just having fun with it and just trying to see where the music will take you. Listen to the beat. Try not to be too judgmental about it. Have a Spotify playlist. I like to use YouTube. I use YouTube here and there, and then I like to listen to some of my music, and most of the time it's like really instrumental, very basic, nothing too crazy, but it's definitely more on the happier side. If I have to listen to music with lyrics and everything, definitely has to have so happy, upbeat, positive, uplifting music. And it's definitely something I definitely recommend while you're creating your character. It's definitely something that I feel like can influence your character, and you never know what kind of character is going to come out to be. So, and of course, if you want to go listen to some dark and those kind of things, then go for it. I mean, listen to some more, a little bit shallow, a little bit darker music, more like melodic, like slow piano music, those kind of things. It could influence your character, but that's definitely a really great tip. Listening to music, it's definitely a powerful thing, and I highly recommend it. If you will ever have any, if you're ever stuck on something and you want to come up with a creative character with whatever it is that you want to come up with, music is definitely an influencer, and I definitely believe that as a very strong tip on that. And tip number 5, not really dancing, but moving around. That's definitely one big thing. Exercise if you have to. I do a lot of like squats here and there. I like to move around, move my body wherever it goes, even abdominal area, rest up, land up, jump around if you have to. Even if you're using that positive music, use that positive music if you have to. It's definitely something I'd highly recommend. It's definitely something great. This is something that we have to do as exercise, and it's definitely a motion kind of thing. And I feel like as emotional kind of creatures that we are, we have to move, and this is how we're physically made, and it really pumps up our blood, and it really gets our mind going. And I feel like this is definitely a strong thing to do. So exercise, move around. That's definitely something I highly recommend, and it always gets my creative juices flowing. So yeah, that was it right there, and that's a really strong tip. I do highly recommend it. Exercise, moving. If you have to, start with a walk. If you want to go outside, walk. Jog around, take a jog. Light jog, doesn't have to be anything crazy or insane. Running around too is really good too, and I love to run. I take sprints, so that's my thing. And then it doesn't even have to be that long. Like we're talking about like maybe even like 2 minutes, something even less than that. Start yourself moving. Start your day moving, move around. And it sounds really counterintuitive because, we started our day drinking our water, getting ourselves in silence, meditating. But then after that, start yourself, let your body run, let it run as an engine going. Go, that's what I'm trying to say. So feel the blood pumping, move around. It definitely creates the juices going, and you got to have that happy, positive music. So those were my 5 tips. I do highly recommend these kind of things to go down the list, and if you want to rewatch it and take a listen. I mean, once again, this is something that I love doing, and I do this almost every day. So, let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment below. Feel free to message, and I'll, give my input, whatever it is. So thank you so much for checking out my vlog, and I do hope and I look forward to seeing you guys. If you want to subscribe, hit the subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up, hit the like button and everything. So yeah, I hope to hear and see you guys around. And once again, this is it. And this has been Keken Universe Vlog. Thank you guys so much. Take care.